Hi Scorpio, welcome to your March 2021 astrology and tarot update and oracle. My name is Tessa, you're watching my channel. This is going to be for Scorpio ascendant people, okay, Scorpio rising people, because I do have your natal chart based on your ascendant sign. I'm going to get into the astrological energies that are in effect currently in today, this specific moment in time, what is going on in our solar system right now, and then I'm going to take you through the end of the month, and then we're going to get into March and see what transits are happening in March through your houses, the different areas of your life. So I'm going to talk about some of the bigger energies, and then I'm going to dive into an oracle and a tarot reading using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle and Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. And this is just going to reveal some more energies that are taking place in different areas of your life. So it's just going to kind of like tune in into more specific things that need to come up into awareness for you to consider in the month ahead, okay? See, is there any? No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so if you're looking to just get like an oracle and tarot reading without astrology involved, I do that for my mid-month readings. So in the middle of the month, I do just a general oracle and tarot reading for your sun, moon, or rising. So this is going to be more specifically for your rising because it does go off of the rising natal chart. Okay, Scorpio. So currently what we have going on, we have the sun in Pisces. Okay, so I'll kind of like start with the bigger energies that are taking place, and we'll just kind of go around the wheel there. So the sun, Venus, and Neptune are all in Pisces right now. Venus actually went into Pisces today. Okay, and then Sun went into Pisces a few days ago, and this is transiting your fifth house of creativity, romance, fun, like how you like to have fun, like what brings happiness into your life, as well as children. So this area of your life could really like start to, there could be some emotional connections that are illuminating a little bit more for you right now in regards to your creativity and in regards to like what you enjoy and how you like what you find fun, how you connect with your like inner, how you connect with your like artistic side, how you connect with your spiritual side, how you connect with that like emotional part of you that brings creativity into your life and brings expression into your life and really allows you to kind of have fun through that channel. You could also be like thinking about like children, like whether or not you want to have children in the future. This could be just something that like starts to cross your mind. And then the other big energies that we have taking place, which we had taking place throughout all of February, is the Aquarius energy. And that's going to be Mercury. So Mercury is currently still in Aquarius. Jupiter and Saturn are both still in Aquarius as well. And this is in your fourth house of home, family, roots, emotional security, just kind of like the comfort of being at home. And it also has a lot to do with your the way that you were nurtured as a child. It's also tied to the kind of relationship you had with your mother, and just in general like the way the type of emotional security that you were given as a kid. It could deal with like memories, repressed emotions, things like that. So with this Aquarius energy in your fourth house, there could definitely be like your mind could feel a little extra stimulated in terms of like wanting to communicate your needs, whether it is to people that you're currently living with or things that are getting triggered from your past or from your childhood that is kind of making you want to communicate it, maybe like with your parents or with a caregiver from your childhood. Or it can just start to expand in the mental area, where you just kind of start to see things a little bit differently in regards to how you grew up and how you were raised, and maybe like there could be this deeper need to want to like rebel or kind of like bring yourself out of the box from which you grew up in and just kind of like expand yourself more in a more dynamic way and more like original, to not be like so, like not wanting to be different from your family. You know what I mean? Like not trying to be like all your other family members. Okay, so then the other big energy is going to be the Taurus energy. We have Mars and Uranus still in Taurus. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, revolution, big changes, unpredictableness. And then we have Mars, the planet of war, aggression, drive. And this is in Taurus in your seventh house of relationships, partnerships, and legal documents, as well as justice and harmony. So there could just be some kind of like unexpected and there could be some unpredictable activity just kind of going on in the realm of like of relationships and partnerships, whether you are in a relationship or not. There could just kind of be some big changes taking place here. As well as a need. There's almost like this tug of war happening. There's like a need to break free from something. It's like breaking free from the restrictions that maybe that you feel when you're in a relationship, but also trying to like maintain the long-term stability of it. I know that seems kind of like contradictory, but not really. It's like wanting to achieve a sort of long-term stability, but also not feeling like it's like boring, like not feeling like it's just the same thing all the time, like trying to renew it through like revolutionary thinking. I hope that makes sense. And then we have Pluto in Capricorn, which is going to be in Capricorn until 2024. That's not going to change much. And this is in your third house of communication, siblings, close friendships, neighbors, short distance travel. So just a lot of like changes happening within like the immediate surroundings, like more like the structure of like how this is structured, because Capricorn has a lot to do with structure and Pluto's all about transformation. Capricorn is all about tradition and the past and like maintaining order. So just big transformations in regards to like maybe like your friendships. There could be a change in like the structure of your friendships, or just in general the structure of your like immediate environment, and how this is going to play into tradition in the future. Like there could be just some big changes going on here. And then the moon is currently in Leo, and this is transiting your 10th house of work, career, and social status. So you could just kind of be feeling like you could kind of be in your feels when you're at work. You could start, you could be a little bit more reflective right now emotionally in regards to your work life and things that go on at work. You could also be like more charismatic right now. Like maybe there's like this inner part of you that's maybe shining its light out in the work environment, and maybe like you are noticing that people are kind of like magically drawn to you in an emotional kind of way. So that could be really interesting. Yeah, so those are the big transits that are taking place right now at this point in time. On February 27th, there's going to be a full moon in Virgo, and this is going to be in your 11th house of networking, technology, innovation, rebellion, social justice. So on February 27th, things could start to, the details of your life around technology and social media could start to become illuminated. You can start to notice like little like nitpicky things around this time that could start to bother you, or it just like it helps you see things a little bit more clear in regards to like where things are going in the future. And it can either bother you or it can inspire you. One of the two can happen. On March 3rd, Mars is moving into Gemini. So Mars has been in Taurus for a while now, and it's finally going to move into Gemini in your 8th house. So there could be like a new, and Mars is a very masculine planet. Gemini is a very masculine sign. They're all about action and like critical thinking. So in the beginning of March, you could feel a very strong like kind of mental desire maybe to communicate, and it could be something in regards to deeper intimacies, like if you are involved with someone, if you do have a lover, um like maybe needing to communicate a little bit more what you're feeling, or needing to communicate like maybe where you guys are at, like maybe a conversation about you know where things are headed or how things are going. But it could also be in reference to like if you're sharing resources with somebody else, or if you have like a joint account, or if you're borrowing money or lending money to somebody else, there's going to be a need to communicate like maybe expectations, or to communicate um, what the deal is, like what's the plan. On March 13th, there's going to be a new moon in Pisces. So March 13th could be a really, really good time to set new intentions for like a future project or some kind of artistic, creative endeavor that you're thinking about starting, that you have started, or just to bring like a new sense of like a renewed energy, like bring in a new dream into something that you're already working on. March 15th, Mercury is moving into Pisces, so that could be like when you're going to want to start communicating the things that you're dreaming about, just to kind of like make it real, to see what it sounds like out loud. March 20th, the Sun is moving into Aries, and this is in your 6th house of daily routines. So around March 20th, it could really start to feel like a new kind of adventure is happening in just like your day-to-day life. Like things could start to feel refreshed. We're heading into spring. You could start to feel like a little bit more creative and inspired with just like your everyday routines, and just trying to get yourself like on a more like maybe healthy journey, on a more service-oriented journey where you feel just like really good about yourself and like what you are giving and providing to the world in reference to like your value. And then on March 21st, Venus is moving into Aries. So yeah, like just kind of enjoying, finding the love and the beauty in like your day-to-day routines, like finding enjoyment in the things that you do for yourself, the things that you do for others, like just those day-to-day tasks. And this could also have to do with maybe an individual that you have a love interest in becoming a little bit more part of your day-to-day routines as well. And then on March 28th, wrapping up the month, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, and this is going to be in your 12th house of isolation, artistic abilities, spirituality, unconditional love, all of that. So just like overall at the end of the month, illumination in reference to what needs to come into better harmony in regards to your inner world. That's kind of a mouthful, but like maybe spending some time alone, and really feeling where you're at and how you are in alignment with yourself. And if you're not in alignment, what you can do to better become more aligned with your inner self. So that's going to be really important for the end of March. Okay, so now we're going to get into the oracle. Scorpio. Yeah. I'm using Vintage Wisdom Oracle. See what we got going on. All right. Surrender. I definitely see this as what I was just talking about with that full moon in Libra at the end of March, like kind of like needing to surrender yourself to your inner journey, to this inner, like, to whatever it is your soul is telling you, or your higher self, or your spirit guides, and like listen to that discernment. Being able to observe your surroundings, being able to see what's right in front of you and also what is right around you. I feel like this has a lot to do with that Pluto and Capricorn in the third house energy. And really kind of take a look at what needs to be transformed in your life, especially in regards to your immediate environment, things that have to do with siblings or friendship, and like even like the way that you communicate. And then release, letting go of something that is no longer serving you, taking that next step. I do see this also as related to that fourth house Aquarius energy, needing to let go of maybe like needing to release maybe like expectations that your parents have. Like there could be some expectations. There could be people that are expecting certain things from you and you're just like, this is who I am, like stop. You know, there could be a need to maybe like communicate and release some burdens in regards to what people are expecting, especially if you feel like you are very different, you know, very different from like others. It could also have to do with your home life. If you have roommates, you know, understanding how you stand out and how you are different from others, and kind of like releasing the need to like always want to fit in, releasing the need to feel like you need to do and say and act the same way that other people are acting. And it's kind of like you could be realizing that that's just not, it's not like good for your long-term stability. So just kind of like letting go of that and surrendering to your own like self-fulfilling process. I hope that makes sense. Six of Cups. So we have your card here, Scorpio. This is the Sun in Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like this is just like, it's going to be like, just spend time with the people that really allow you to shine, your true authentic nature, the people who bring that part of you out. Spend time with those people, whether it's somebody from childhood, whether it's somebody from your past, or like a really, really good friend that you can like open up to. Those are the ones that actually care about your growth and that actually care about you truly stepping into who you're meant to become and who you're meant to be and all that type of stuff. Nine of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius. So you have Sagittarius transiting your second house of personal possessions, values, beauty, long-term stability. Okay, so something that you are pushing through. Okay, something is coming. I'm like picking at my face. Just needing to push through through a certain matter that involves your value system or long-term stability. This could be something personal that you're going through because it is the moon. I feel like it's related to work. Maybe just like needing to push through like a really, really busy week so you can feel like you are maintaining this stability that you're creating for yourself, so you can have money, so you could have possessions, so you can enjoy the finer things in life. It's like getting through just like a really stressful work week, or just kind of getting through some things emotionally. King of Wands is Leo. Okay, that's why I was like, I feel like this is related to work. And then coming out as as a leader. You know, you're showing up as a leader, inspired, kind of like King of the Jungle here. Coming up on top. Yeah. Remember how in the beginning of the video I was talking about like that moon in Leo and how like people could start to feel drawn to you, to this like whatever inner emotional world you kind of have going on right now. Like people find it kind of like they're drawn to you in a very specific kind of way. It's almost like you don't even really have to do much or say much. It's just this inner, I don't know, it's like this inner light that's sort of shining, and you just like exude power without even trying. Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. Okay. So, yeah, I do feel like something needs to be communicated. Um, something, either something needs to be communicated in reference to your home life or your or parental figures or something that has to do with a childhood experience, or you need to spend some time away, or the opposite. Move away from the people who are making you feel like you can't be yourself, and spend some time in your own environment that helps you feel yourself, so you can like really reflect and understand some of the deeper things that are kind of going on in regards to that, and then reach out and communicate when you're ready, if that's something you choose to do. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, very masculine, very active, very, very go-getter. This energy, they don't really think, but like this is a very inspired, very spiritual, very passionate energy, but they don't really think before they take action. They take action and then they learn as they go. Okay, so learn as you go. So this is all about taking action towards the where you need to go, taking action towards your life. And I feel like this is very much rooted in money and value, um, and whatever it is that inspires you, and just kind of like learn as you go. Allow yourself to just kind of take a risk, to kind of just jump in, and then to just use like trial and error. It's okay if you don't like know what you're doing. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Devil energy. Capricorn. Yeah. I'm feeling like you this is all about that third house energy I was talking about, with your immediate environment, with your friendships. And there could be you could be realizing there could be some people in your energy with this devil energy that's just not they just don't really look out for your best interests. Like they don't really care. This could be something that you are needing to let go of, and it's a little hard. Like you could feel like devil energy kind of like makes you feel like you're stuck to them in some way, like you're bonded, and it's a lot harder to free yourself. So you could be feeling like it's extremely difficult to free yourself from a very specific friend, or from a very specific like social group, or a very specific situation that's like toxic for you. The Magician is Mercury energy, and this is in the 4th house. So this Mercury energy is really coming up strong with Aquarius, needing to make changes, needing to manifest, to communicate, and needing to manifest your authentic self, like needing to really verbalize and become and manifest the person that you are, as opposed to who others expect you to be. The Tower is Mars energy. This is in your 7th house of relationships. Yeah, so something could come if you are in a relationship. There could be some big changes taking place here. If you're not in a relationship, this could mean some big changes taking place here. So either way, anything in regards to a relationship or a partnership of some kind, like, you know, like intimate, some kind of like destruction, or some kind of like big change, that can definitely set you on a new path. King of Cups, this is your energy, Scorpio. 1st house, coming up is that deep, wise, intuitive, existential. So it's like you're like, whatever is happening here, in regards to this big change that's going to take place between you and another person, you're coming up as the King of Cups. You're coming up as that deep, emotional, just like person that you are, like wise, intuitive, like knowing you can take care of yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your emotional worth, your personal worth, like intuitively, you're just there. Like you know who you are, like you know your value. It could also be another Scorpio that you're connecting with. Okay. And the person you're connecting with is coming up as this like unconditional love and I'm here for you kind of leader. So that is also very much possible. Yeah, so this is your reading, Scorpio, from March 2021. I have some links down below in the description box. I have my website. You could check that out. I also have Instagram where I post something daily. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it helped. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.